Hey guys, welcome to your career and money reading. This is going to be for Leo. You guys apply this to your own unique situations, like share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. Hold on one sec. I'm just trying to upload the previous video that I just did. Okay, so what messages do we have for Leo? Tell me about Leo. What's surrounding Leo in their career, in their finances? What's surrounding Leo in their career and their finances? Tell me about Leo in their career and their finances. What's surrounding Leo in their career and also their finances for July 2026? We have the Magician here. I feel like one of the things I'm getting here is I feel like you're trying really hard to figure out what you want to do here. Because right now I feel like you're sitting in this energy of like you really wanted to do something here, but it's kind of like you're sitting in this energy of just, you know, confusion here, you know, opposing thoughts, you know, kind of like just confused. Yeah. Some of you guys are trying to figure out what your purpose is. Yeah, I feel like you guys are trying to figure out what your purpose is. I do feel like with the King of Cups right now, emotionally here, I feel like you're trying to find something that's really passionate, that you're really passionate about. Could be something creative here, could be something in the arts or something like that. There's a sense of wanting to create, but it's kind of like, okay, what do I create? Like how do I create? Like where do I start? That sort of thing. Tell me about what new opportunities are coming in for you in money, in offers. I think that you're really confused here, Leo. Now, Leo, this may not be you. It could be like a coworker that you're dealing with that's confused. It could be a sibling that you're dealing with that's confused. It could be a friend, you know? But I think that some of you are just really confused. Some of you is basically caught in a rock and a hard place. Like some of you here is sitting in this energy of just not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do or something like that. Some of you is feeling very lost. I think that, you know, one of the things I'm getting is I feel like this person didn't really grow up with a whole lot of discipline in their life and a lack of support. And I feel like, yeah, someone's just lost. Someone is lost. Someone is tired. And I feel like, you know, whatever you're doing here right now, you know, you may be tired of doing it. With the Nine of Pentacles here and the Two of Cups, here is the thing. Whatever you're doing right now, it may not be something that is emotionally fulfilling for you, you know? You may be tired of the work that you're doing here, but your money is looking good. Yeah, your money is looking good. I also get the sense that, you know, it's like, okay, I have no choice but to stay here. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know what to do, that sort of thing, right? But, you know, I feel like one of the things that I've learned that, you know, when you don't know what to do, just don't do anything until you know what to do, that sort of thing, right? So, because sometimes, you know, it just kind of like automatically comes to you. Yeah. And I think the best way to figure out like what your purpose is and what you're meant to do is to go within. Yeah. You know, sometimes, you know, the way that I explain it is that, you know, sometimes, you know, our life is already mapped out in the stars, right? But, you know, even though it's mapped out in the stars, you know, we still have free will to choose what's right for us. You know, so if you really want to figure out what you're meant to do, I highly recommend meditation. Yeah. I highly recommend meditation because the answers that we seek comes from within ourselves, right? And part of that, you know, part of our purpose, you know, as we're being born into this world, part of our purpose, like, is already being mapped out in the stars, and part of that mapping is already embedded into our DNA. So if we could go within, you know, check in with ourselves, we will get the answers that we're looking for. What is blocking your success right now is the Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. I just feel like you guys are not really doing what you love right now. You guys want to do something creative. You guys want to do your own thing. I feel like with the Ten of Swords here, I feel like with the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant here, you guys basically want to step out of the matrix here and do something on your own. You don't want to be in the daily grind, working on 9 to 5 and stuff like that. You know, your vacations being capped. I just feel like you guys are looking for your freedom. How is your financial situation? How can your financial situation change in the next few months? We have the Moon. So it seems like there's some sort of uncertainty here when it comes to your finances. There's a fear that, you know, you may not have money or that you may lose money here. I see that some of you guys in the next few months may be traveling a lot here. Just to have fun, get together with friends, maybe bounce ideas off friends and stuff like that, you know, try to move towards something new here, you know. Who could help you professionally or open the doors for you? Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. I feel like maybe you should turn to your family at this time here. But even if you turn to your family, you feel like they are of no help. This is really interesting here. Remember saying that, you know, you feel like you never got any support, you know, growing up, because I feel like there's a lack of discipline here. I think turning to your family here may be a bad idea. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, it's kind of like whatever ideas that you bounce off them, you know, I feel like they're putting you down for it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh, what makes you think that you are going to be good at that? Or what makes you think that you're going to succeed, right? So those thoughts kind of stay in your head, right? So it brings in doubt. At any time that you want to try something, you know, you may be scared to do it because those doubts creep up. I think that you should keep it to yourself until you figure out something and you execute it and you materialize it. Because I feel like I feel like you tell your family everything. I don't know why. I feel like there are certain things that you shouldn't. Yeah. You know, I just feel like, you know, I feel like if you do tell them, I feel like, you know, the most important thing is to not to let it get to you. And I feel like every time maybe you talk to them, it turns into an argument. You end up fighting with them. You end up arguing with them. Advice for you from Spirit when it comes to your career and your money here? King of Wands, be bold. Yeah, be bold. If you don't know what to do, like I said, take some time out and rest, meditate. A lot of times meditation does bring clarity. It does, yeah. Because meditation is not only about just like, you know, sitting like cross-legged and trying to silence your mind, but also it's an opportunity for you to process things that you haven't processed emotionally, mentally here. And yes, it can bring you some sort of clarity because it clears out your vessel. I think you just have to be patient here. Yeah. And I feel like if you're patient, and also if you do the actual work on yourself, the answers will come to you, all right? So Leo, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and bye for now, you guys, okay?